Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about religious pluralism in my hometown, in San Luis Obispo, and all around different parts of California. I'm also going to be touching on how living in California has helped me experience and explore new cultures and religions. My life has never been particularly religious. Even though my dad grew up Christian, my parents decided to raise their kids non-religious. This goes the same for my hometown. Almost everyone that went to my high school was non-religious, with handfuls of Christians and Jews. Marin County is one of the least religiously diverse places in California. There are hardly any places or religions practiced in my hometown. To talk about his experience as a practicing Catholic in Marin County, I'm going to interview my high school buddy, Joe Peck. Okay, so state your name and where you're from.
I'm Joe, and I'm from Marin County, California.
What do you think about religious diversity in Marin County and at Redwood High School?
I think the community here in Marin is not very religious. Like, I know some people who are Catholic, and I know some people who are Jewish, but not a ton. I think most people are atheists or non-religious. And then at Redwood High School, it's probably about the same.
Okay, so what do you think about broader California and religious diversity in California?
Um, I don't know. I know a lot of people come to California for work, for other reasons, just to chase their dreams. I think it's decently diverse. I don't know too much about it. I've never studied religion in California or anything, but I know a lot of Catholic people in California have moved here over the years.
So, do you think San Luis Obispo is more or less religiously diverse than where you grew up?
I mean, assuming that it's a college town, there's a bunch of people coming from all over California and from other places as well. I think it'd be more diverse than where I grew up.
So now we're going to be talking to two guys from the South and Central Bay Area, Silicon Valley area, and we're going to be talking to them about religion in their lives and what they think religious diversity is. So, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Benjamin Cornell. I am from South Bay, California.
Okay, so how have you experienced religion in your life?
I've grown up without any religion really forced on me, but I've celebrated some Christian holidays because of my mom's side, and also some Jewish holidays because of my father's side. Neither of my parents actually practice a religion. They don't go to church, they don't go to synagogue, but grandparents on both sides did.
Sweet. Okay, so what do you think about religious diversity in your hometown and high school?
It was very diverse. Probably more people without a religious affiliation than in most places in America. Probably more people that were either atheist or agnostic. Me personally, I'm agnostic. But I feel it was pretty diverse and everyone was accepting of everyone's different religious affiliations.
Sweet. And what do you think about religious diversity in California all around?
All around, I don't know any stats on it, but seems good
Pretty
to me.
diverse.
Yeah, seems pretty diverse to me.
And what about San Luis Obispo?
Seems pretty diverse to me as well. I've met a lot of Christians and a lot of atheists, and not a lot in between.
So, what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Kabir Wagley, and I'm from Mountain View, California.
And how have you experienced religion in your life?
I didn't really experience religion growing up. My family isn't very religious, but if I did, it was through religious holidays. Like, I grew up with Hindu grandparents, but not Hindu parents. But we still celebrated stuff like Diwali and Holi, and we would do all the celebration. We would get in tradition, stuff like that.
Sweet. And what do you think your high school and hometown is religiously diverse?
I think my hometown's pretty religiously diverse because it's generally pretty diverse. There were a lot of people who weren't religious, there were Christians, there were different ethnic backgrounds, Catholics, stuff like that. So I would say it was pretty diverse.
And what about broader California? Do you think California in general is a diverse place?
I think compared to the rest of the U.S., I definitely think California is pretty diverse. It's a lot of maybe less conservatives than the rest of the U.S. perhaps, but it's still pretty religiously diverse. Different ethnicities bringing in different religions, stuff like that.
And what about San Luis Obispo? Do you think Cal Poly and San Luis Obispo is religiously diverse?
I wouldn't be able to really say that yet. I would say it's probably a pretty fair, maybe not a great representation of California as a whole, but I wouldn't be able to tell yet just because we haven't fully experienced California.
Even though
yet.
there are some places in California that are less religiously diverse than others, that doesn't mean that California in general is a non-diverse place. Every single person has a different story about religion in their life. For example, I wouldn't be who I am without the diversity that the Bay Area has shown me. Living in the Bay Area has brought to my attention that there are hundreds of thousands of different people with completely different beliefs, all living in one place that they call home. Through the interview of my friends, I learned that everyone has in some way been shaped by religious diversity. Without living in California, this may have not been possible. Because of the religious diversity in California, I've learned to respect and be open to other people's beliefs. While I still don't associate with any religion, I hope to experience and learn more about religions through my newfound openness and respect for other people's religion.